This is a great technique for socially awkward dogs, or if there's been an issue with introductions in the past. Even if you're wary about trying again, try this. Maybe you're unsure how to even start this. Here you'll learn about a few do's, a few don'ts, and then we'll actually take you through how to introduce dogs. There's two parts to this video, lots of hints and tips, and then we put it all together for some successful dog introductions. Most of the information will be based on how dogs themselves meet others, and there are some things you may have never thought of before. Neutral area. Please don't attempt a meeting for a dog your dog doesn't know in your own home. You want everything to go as well as possible, and many dogs do not take kindly to another dog just walking into their home, even their yard or their street. Choose a neutral area and make sure it's truly neutral to both dogs. No dog parks for this, as you really want there to be no high emotions attached to the areas by either dog. And if you have a dog that has some territorial issues, neutral areas are always best. Nowhere too busy either, as that can cause overexcited behaviour and for some dogs, stress. Parallel walks and be happy and positive. Keep your voice light and natural and start parallel walking. And that should be at a much further distance than many people realise. Across the road is great for some dogs, but some will need a little bit more distance. So you can look at doing this in a field or a wide open space. Talk quietly and casually to the other person, and talk happily as you walk at that distance. Just because you've done one parallel walk, it doesn't mean your dogs are friends now, especially if one or both are a little socially awkward, reactive, or have difficulties accepting new dogs. The key with parallel walks is to keep them at that distance and repeat them over a few days or even a couple of weeks. But your dog and the other dog's emotions and stress levels will be your guide with this. You're allowing both dogs to be aware of each other, and they're also picking up on how you feel about the other dog. Each time they're exposed to the other dogs, they're also reading that dog's behaviour and picking up the cues that the other dog is giving. All of this helps relax and make a dog accept another much easier. Watch for stress signs. This is key to all of this. We want as little stress as possible. If you see signs of stress, you are too close, you need to get more distance. Go back to the distance that they were okay with before, or even a little bit further. Right in the middle of this graphic are the caution areas. You need to be extra cautious with these things. Showing affection to the other dog. Some dogs react badly to you showing affection to a dog they don't know very well. Toys and favourite items. Keep them away from the other dog. Favourite items are just that, and some dogs will become very possessive over them. Toys, especially balls or frisbees, can be particularly tempting for many dogs. Food or rewards. It's great to use rewards for good behaviour and for calmness. It is tricky using food around dogs when they first meet. So now that we've done those walks and taken some time, and these dogs are able to get relatively close to each other, and the stress is low for both, there may be some interest in each other. How do you actually get them to meet or even play? This is where the 3-second rule comes in. If you watch dogs, you'll notice many do this themselves. They'll approach another dog and leave again after a few seconds. We can mimic this. The key with this is to watch a dog's body language and stress. What are they displaying? We're just going to let them meet here. Okay? So walk into each other. Let them meet for 1, 2, 3, and now walk away. Yep, great. Okay, so we've got good signals there. They're really good signals. And now we're going to repeat it to make sure. Okay. The more you practice these micro meetings, the sooner a dog will gain confidence and they can begin to read another dog's body language and intentions, which is helpful for both dogs. Now, ideally, you'd do this off lead, but we would have no control over anything without a lead. Yep. Great. Bring them in. That's lovely. 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to move away. Excellent. Well done. And now let's go back in. Okay. How do you think they're feeling? We've got a bit of a shake off there. Not face to face. 1, 2, 3, and away we go. So we've got to try and sort of angle them a little bit so that it's either a T or one behind the other. So we'll go back in again. See how they feel? Great. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, and separate. Okay. So we've definitely got some interest here. Okay. That's all good. Lovely. Lovely. Excellent. Doing well. Excellent. Keep it going a little bit longer. Very good. Nice. Yep. Loosen that lead off a wee bit so they can come in again. We've got definite interest now, and we're just going to keep them together, and then I think we're going to go out there and have a bit of a play. Really good. It's the circle of smells. So this is what they do. So we don't really understand it, but anal glands in dogs emit a lot of scents and a whole lot. That's perfect. You're just doing the lead wheels. Walk into the lead so it isn't tense. Tension will always create tension, and we don't want that. Take some deep breaths too, as they'll pick up on your stress. Count to 3, separate again, keep your energy and voice happy and light. Try not to do this face to face. Side on or a rear meeting is far more comfortable for many dogs. Think of a T approaching at the side or even towards the rear. These small meetings give timid dogs confidence. Those micro meetings aren't too bad. Nothing bad happened, and hey, that dog's a bit interesting now. So repeat the micro meetings again, straight after if the signals are good. You can do multiple micro meetings in a row. Then, if the signals are good, let them have a longer time to mingle. You may need to swap leads over as they turn around to check each other out, but try really hard to keep them loose. If that's going well, let them play or interact a little bit longer, and then call it a day. Too many people will let dogs play for 15 minutes or half an hour, and if you cut it shorter, you're helping these dogs not to go to an extreme level of over-arousal with a dog they don't know particularly well. That can lead to issues. So don't rush this. All of these tips work really well. Give it your best shot and help your dog meet a new friend or even a new family member the right way. If you have difficulty deciphering what's good play, or even what play can be problematic, then these next videos can really help you.